Maryland. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw right away is Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Okay, ready?
They go play action here on 1st down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A gritty play there, put his nose down and got his guys a 1st. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London. 35 yards. And the Falcons are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after here coming up. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Falcons 7, Commanders nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Al now to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
And punt formation for the Commanders.
Oh, had to get it up, and oh, that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Taken in at the 11. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Robinson with another carry. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. They find, and it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scooped. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action, they'll throw. got a man. It's London. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Rolling under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up.
Get it! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger!
Now back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They begin the drive with Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll go play action. Howell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. 2nd and 5. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Richie Grant in on the tackle. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Samuel going to go in motion right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they go play action with Howell. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw, Howell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
It's Eckler again, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him, so now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. This time they'll throw it with Howell. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Shedding the tackle, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat.
And now off to the races down the right side. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hold the ready. Cougar 19. Check man, check man.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
One last shot before the break. Howell. It got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now a 2nd and 10. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 60 yards. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Washington first down.
They'll motion McLaurin left.
42-yard line.
Off play action. It's Howell. That is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And a dump off here to Robinson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Faking the handoff, Howell. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Howell going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Another throw for Howell. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now throwing on first down here. It's caught by his running back, Austin Eckler. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Washington. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is up and over for the 2 points. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Let's go now. Viking, 18. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one deep for London. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Howe will throw it. That is caught, and he'll be out right at the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And once more, Howe back to the air. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howe. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
2nd down, Howell now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to throw, Howell. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
On 1st down, Howell. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. 13 yards remaining on second down. They'll go play action. Howell. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a bit closer. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throw left side. There's London. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Robinson up the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Go street. 70.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
They'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. They'll look to throw again. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They go play action with Howell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Howell. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Howell to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
First down, Howell to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They do tack on the extra point as well, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock.
He's got him in, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 74 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when...
Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Man open is Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Crack all 80. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. That's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Commanders 30.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Howell's throw complete to Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Faking the handoff, Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off play action. It's Howell. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Another throw for Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Hal now to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
20-yard line.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2.